Welcome to yet another day. So, a friend asked me about a course. The course is promising him to become a backend developer and to get hired in, let's say, 1 year time. And it's a good course. It's a quality instructors. The price is not too much. I think it's $1,000 for like lifetime. What's the problem with it? So, for me, the problem is not the content as such. The content might be amazing. For me, the problem is the promise. So they promise that you will maybe become a backend developer and maybe get hired after their course. They cannot guarantee it, I assume. Maybe they will give you money back if you fail to find a job. So think of another alternative, right? Think if you just found a quality open source project in the business area, which is like promising you a job. So basically, we go to a job market in your area, we select the best ever job which is available there, ideally remote, so you're not tied to geography anymore, and we check which exact kind of backend development it is, and then we find an open source project which is either used by this company or is created by this company, and well, you can start doing backend development there in like 5 minutes time. The hardest thing is to select the project, and that's it. So that's solved. So 5 minutes time to begin the project with everything else is like half a day, really. So you are already doing backend. You are already a backend developer. Yes, it's junior backend developer, but still. And now second part of the course promise. Second part is get a job. So, well, there's a difference between having a job and being paid. So the moment you start contributing to this open source project, let's say it's some payment project, right? So it's open source, so you can contribute now. So you already have a job. You just are not paid yet. But what it allows you to learn from the best in the industry, not the course, but from the real stuff. Because course can be as good as they want, but unless it's live, unless it's like something which business is using, it's just yet another tutorial, with all respect to tutorials. So, you see, friend, now you can, in half a day, you can start doing backend. And in half a day, you can start doing the job. So now it's only depends on you to actually start getting paid, because now you will be able to daily adjust the direction of your studies, and you'll be able to, well, talk to people. You'll have contacts not with just students, with all respect to students. You'll have contacts with people who work in these projects. You'll start going to the meetups. You'll start attending spaces, and you'll still have your $900. So for me, you see, it's not about money as such. It's not the best usage of your time. It would be cool for people. It will be cool for people who don't have internet access. For them, yes. But for you, well, unless the authors can clearly explain you what can they do to compete with GitHub, to compete with, let's say, NASA project, right? It's because NASA is on the open source. So unless they can explain you that for $900, they're going to seriously compete with NASA in providing you a high quality backend project, I'm not convinced. Well, that's my personal opinion, and I actually checked the course, and the instructors look credible. I didn't really look into details because, well, I stopped doing courses as such. There are exceptions. So sometimes if a course is like really structured, it might help you to like learn stuff, but well, it depends on the person. And also, it's psychological stuff. I don't know how for other people, but for me, probably because I'm autistic, if I pay for something, be it a course or a book, the probability of me reading it, doing it, will actually go lower, because with open source, I will start doing it right now. With a course, I will start doing a course, I will get bored, and I will drop off because, well, I won't get this positive feedback. The one you'll get with GitHub. So with GitHub, let's say we select you, which kind of backend could we do? So I don't know, a payment system like Form3 or open banking project, or we could select, I don't know, Node.js project, right? So the first thing we'll do there, it's not even the code as such. We'll open the README file and we'll check. You will check like what the project is about, why it's so cool, and you'll write an article. How many years on that other course will you need to start writing articles and start building your brand? That's an open question. So you see, it depends. So it depends on how you are going to use this course and how you're going to do open source. So it's really on you. But if you do it right, then you can really create your future with open source. And by the way, these instructors, they most probably they have their own GitHubs, so you can track them, and maybe you can even like come to them and say that, look, I'm not ready to pay for your course. I'm doing open source, but if you need help, just let me know and I'll prepare something, or I don't know, let's do a meetup, or are there any conferences you would recommend to come? Or maybe you can even go to them and interview them. Of course, don't tell people that their course is useless. It's not. It's a good course. It's just, well, it's just for people who prefer that to open source for some reason. And the reason is it will depend on the person, really. So I don't know if that helps. Let me know in the comments. Click the bell and subscribe, please. I'm just beginning. So thank you, friends, and talk to you later. Bye. Bye-bye.